Okay, this video is about X-ray crystallography, X-ray diffraction crystallography. Basically, what we're going to show is kind of how pixels work in current, say, near 1 megapixel cameras. It's a weak VGA camera. The pixels are rather large, and you're seeing me on it at the moment. It doesn't give a lot of details to my face. You know, I can hold it real close up. But it's choppy. It's choppy. But basically, I want to show a pixel map. This was a picture of the side of my black pants that I turned into a whiteboard and inverted it. This is a pixel map. And basically, you see the rays running through it, and those are waves that are diffraction patterns. And this is how this camera specifically took a picture in a perspective of dim light from a certain range. And basically, this is just an expanded view. This is a zoomed view of the image where it had pixelated the dim light. And this is the range of the perspective, inverted and basically pixelated. So, and zoomed and magnified, basically. So, I mean, this is what it looks like in the perspective. You can basically see that there are a lot of perspectives. You see the green colors and the rays. That's how light travels when it reflects and diffracts, and it runs a route back in a pixel gradient from around a spherical reflection point. So each pixel would light up at a certain angle, and light emits at angles. So basically, it creates the rainbow water ripple effect. However, light is not actually in a water ripple. It's just a tiny wave that moves up and down in the form of a ray. It looks just like a very tiny line. Light photons act as very tiny lines waving up and down at a high frequency. So these patterns you're seeing are not the actual light, it's the photon itself, but is the way that it flows through ambient mediums. So these are pixels. They're not the actual pixels of a screen. Like if you were to look at the pixels of a screen, you would see what you're seeing right now is a very far view of pixels, but actual pixels. But these are the representations of pixels in the form of video. So X-ray diffraction on when you grind the surface or use a laser are very smooth, soft cutting device of any kind, or whatever type of material you use for your crystal. You need to cut off 1 atom thick layers and then quickly gather these pixel images. Like here are the pixel images, and that was of my pants, and I actually had to unscrew the viewfinder off this camera that I bought online. It's a little plug-in module, and it has no body on it, no case. So it's just an electronic circuit board with a camera on it, and basically I worked with it to try to get a pixelated image by the certain perspective. So that's pretty much what I'm working on. I can show that you can grind a positive crystal surface, and here's the one way I can. This is a piece of glass. I can use this camera. Maybe. I might be able to use this camera. I'm not sure. I may need a better camera because this one has a little bit of a gap between it, and I need to get a really close up on the camera to surface. So that's one of the physical properties of the actual light diffraction perspective. So like I need to get the pixels, and it goes to show that there's a lot of diffusion. There's directness and indirectness. Not sure what the patterns reflect at what perspective, at what volume vector, but I mean there's more measured to do. But I want to try to figure out how to get specific patterns to see if I can, even without a vacuum, because you need a vacuum in X-ray diffraction crystallography. But I want to see if I can actually do it without a vacuum and see if I can get any repetitive uh, patterns, electron patterns. But I'll work on that later. But this is pretty righteous video. Pretty righteous. Pretty righteous. Alright. Thanks for watching.